For super cheap FIFA points to open up packs and get the highest rated players, go to CD Keys. They have iOS and Android top-ups cheaper than retail with instant delivery. The links are in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. Kicking things off with a daily warm-up. Today's episode is going to be very strange, very weird. There's a lot of crap that goes on, and you all probably know about it if you've played the game. If you don't play the game, then unfortunately this is really going to be a bit of a boring episode for you. So first and foremost, I am back using a phone again. Oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so good. You know, you're going to see the evidence of it as well as we move on. There's no click-clacking anymore in any live episode that I do. And there's just, yeah, it's just fantastic. I can actually use my hands to control players again and to swipe. And, oh, it's glorious. Like I said, you'll see evidence of that once we go into the league games. Or game. You'll see how many goals I actually managed to score just in one turn. Just purely from being back on the thing. I was doing upgrades, so I thought, you know, screw it. I'm going to find... I did research galore, and I managed to find a phone that could run the game and record it, because that was the issue. But I found one and it's glorious. It is a beautiful piece of machinery. A lot of you are going to be asking what it is. It's a HTC One A9S, I believe, is the full model number. It's got a octa-core processor and 3GB of RAM, etc. if you are interested. Anyway, let's get back to the road to glory, because I believe this is where things start to go a bit tits up. So we're in a Team Heroes event. I'm trying to get myself a nice crest, maybe a nice PSG crest. I actually end up failing that first try because I just couldn't get that defender. It was insane. But it doesn't matter, because this is the problem with FIFA Mobile at the moment. It will be very selective as to which live event it actually lets you finish. So I did that the first time. And it wouldn't have mattered if I had done it, like completed it first time, or whether I failed it, which I did in the end, because it wouldn't let me continue. You just get the spinning wheel of death, essentially, and you have to just close your app and start again. You lose the energy, but you don't get the final thing. Even if you win it, you don't get what you would, you know, what you would have won, if that makes sense. So I had to go back in and do it again, which meant more energy. I went in and did this, the freeze event, which I'm trying to get the snowflakes for right now, and then we can upgrade the Gomez and sell him on. We've only got like a day or two left, and unfortunately, we've encountered it again. Now, this is it highly accelerated. I was there for about a minute, hoping that, or 2 minutes, hoping it would fix, and it just doesn't. So in the end, I haven't even done that, because I've tried 2 more times, and it's still freezing for me every single time I try and do it. So I haven't done the freeze event. I thought, you know what, let's break it up and go into the tournament, into the League v League tournament. It's taken ages to even load players, right? Look at when we go into my screen now. It's got a decent site, actually, but when we switch over to mine, look, it just doesn't even load the players. A lot of people might be saying to me that it's my Wi-Fi connection, and I get it. Okay, yeah, it might be, but it's not. Because EA have acknowledged that that is a problem. A lot of people are having the same issue. A lot of people tweeted me saying, you know, they've sent me videos saying, hey, why is this doing this? It's telling actually in some instances, look how many goals I'm scoring. 16 minutes in, I've scored 3 goals. To a lot of people, that's not great. But to me, now that I'm back on a phone, it's fantastic. The best I could hope for really was 2 or 3 goals per match when I was on BlueStacks. But either way, people have been sending me videos, and they've been winning the event, like, you know, score 3 goals in 10 tries. They've done it, and it still pops up with a loss. So there's so many problems with FIFA Mobile right now that I can't even comprehend, and this just took the biscuit for me, and this was the reason why I didn't record anymore. It didn't acknowledge that try, and I said it in an episode, was it yesterday? I can't remember whether it was yesterday or the day before, that it's just not registering when you take a turn, and you can see Moonlight underneath me has taken a turn, and it hasn't given him any goals. But then you've got the guy at the bottom there, Jack, who's taken all 3 turns and scored 15 goals. Good job, by the way. Yeah, it's counting his turns, and obviously Isaac is counting his turns as well. But there are several other people in the league. I think Bobby is one, just off the top of my head there that I can remember, that it just isn't registering turns for. So I can't play the game at the moment until EA pull their finger out of their backside and actually do something about it. Because it's the same for the second account as well. A lot of people keep asking me to start a new league on the reserve league, and honestly, I don't see the point, because you can see that they've taken 20 turns and they've only scored 29 goals. It's got nothing to do with the fact that they're rubbish, although maybe that Exodus guy there is actually quite bad if he's taken all 3 of his turns and only scored 3 goals. But maybe it's freezing for him. Do you know? You just can't tell. So at the moment, if you are able to take your turns and they do register, please can you do it, because you're carrying us at the moment. We need you to take your turns in order to get us goals against these sides, because we simply cannot. Myself, Moonlight, Bobby and a few others just can't take their turns. It's just not registering. I had to make this video and to tell you that that's what's happening at the moment. If this continues into tomorrow, then I don't really see the point in making an episode because I can't do anything. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I haven't live streamed, and that's why there's no 1 and up, because at the moment it just doesn't, nothing's counting. Do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, unfortunately that's the way it's going to have to be until EA fix it, which obviously knowing EA could be some time. Hopefully they get it fixed soon though. If you are one of the ones that can take your turns, please do so. That would be amazing. I apologise for the lack of content on this FIFA Mobile Road to Glory today. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, do me a favour and smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have done so. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.